Hi, my name is DJ Lebo, and I'm the CEO for the Early Learning Coalition of Flagler and Volusia. I've been with the coalition for over 12 years, and I've been the CEO for 9.5 years. So ELC helps families with young children with a portion of their child care costs, and we also help those child care programs improve the quality of their programs. Also help families stay employed. So by helping them feel confident that their children are being well taken care of, they can work and not be so worried about where their children are. We also manage the voluntary pre-kindergarten program, and overall we serve about 10,000 children a year, and we also help put about $20 million back into the community in Flagler and Volusia every year. So one of the greatest stories that we've heard recently is we started a partnership with Votran, the busing system here in Volusia, and one of our board members is Donna Butler, works with the county, and that's one of her areas that she works with. And we started out by putting books on their buses. Again, literacy is important. And so one of our staff members said, I have to share this with you. She was at the transfer station putting additional books over there, and one of the bus drivers came running up and said, hey, can I take one of the books right now? I have a kid on the bus, and I have hardly ever been able to get him. I've never heard him talk. And he said, I want to take a book to him right now. He comes running back and says, I have never heard this child speak in English ever, and he's over there reading out loud right now. And our staff member was just thrilled. By the time she left, 3 other bus drivers had come over and said, hey, can I take books right now? I want to fill them up right now because the books are already gone off my bus. So one of our newest programs is the pediatric massage therapist, and we had a long-term employee who was really passionate about becoming a massage therapist. And so she went back to school and then came back to work for us full time. And she goes out, and she started out with focusing on babies who were substance exposed, and she would massage them to help them transition from the womb and not being touched at all to being able to be touched and feel comfortable. And then she trains their caregivers on how to massage the babies. And now she's really expanded that to all the children that we work with. And kids love it. The caregivers love it because they're learning how to touch and calm their children and calm the babies without fear that they're hurting them. And it's probably my favorite program that we've got going on right now. We also have the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and so one of the most important things we can do with young children is to ingrain a love of literacy or a love of reading with them. And so we talk a lot about early interactions, and the Dolly Parton Imagination Library sends a book to a family's home every single month for the first 5 years. And we are always looking for donations towards that, and the United Way helps us by giving us money every year for that. And we love the partnership both with Dolly Parton and with United Way to help us fund books to children. So if you're ever looking for a way to volunteer with us, we always have things to do. So put stuff together, as I call it. We always are looking to sticker books that we give away at all kinds of events. We're always looking to make bags for babies, kits for developmental activities. So there's always something to do from a volunteer standpoint. We're also going to be starting up our Babies Rock program, which is we go into different childcare programs and you just get to rock babies, and who doesn't love that? So I would say the biggest advice that I always offer to families for young children is that the most important thing is to love your children. Oftentimes parents think that they're not good enough parents. Well, just by you thinking that, you are a good parent. And then the other advice we always give is to use the 3 T's. It's a concept that was started out of the University of Chicago, and it really is tune in, talk more, and take turns. So no matter what you're doing with your child, talk about it. Whether you're changing their diaper, whether you're putting on their shoes, whether you're getting their lunch ready, or whether you're just trying to get them in the car and out the door, talk about it. So we call it the 3 T's. It's through the University of Chicago. And again, it's tune in, talk more, and take turns.